Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miney, and in today's video, as you can see on the title below, I just need to share with you how you could plan your 2021. How actually you're supposed to move from your old year to the new year. There's big difference, and there's energy which you can't see on our own eyes when you move from a last year to a new year. So if you're new to my YouTube channel, please consider subscribing. These are some of few things which I usually do and been working for me very well. I do understand that most of us, we like partying during New Year, we like celebrating and something like that. But before celebrating, before doing all these things, stuff for luxuries, what about your life? What actually you have planned to do, and what is your financial gonna be in your next year? So all these things you have to look before starting to celebrate, because most of us we end up celebrating, and once reaching New Year is when we start to plan. So okay, it's a New Year, what I'm supposed to do, but you didn't prepare your year, you didn't pray for your year, you didn't even say good affirmation about the new year. So in today's video, I just need to share with you all this. As get like in 2020, it has been a painful year. 2020, we lost a lot. We lost our beloved people, we lost our mothers, our brother, our sisters, and some people lose jobs, and some people lose schools because they can't go back to school. Some of them, they are continue to having long distance, but some of them, they didn't get even money to pay for the tuition fee to study online courses. So it has been painful year with a lot of things, but you should not allow what happened past should distract you to a new year. You should accept it, and you have to thank for you. You need to be very grateful for your family. As long as your family is alive and you are okay, you're in a good health, then you have millions of reasons to bless your next year, to be grateful, and to give thanks to God, because that is only gift that God really gave you. So let's start what actually you're supposed to do before moving from your old year to the new year 2021. So actually what you're supposed to do is to forgive and release. This is the very thing which majority of us we don't consider anymore, and some of us we might send some text to people like, this new year, forgive you, please, what I did for you, something like that. But actually we don't really mean it, but you have to mean it, and you have to do it from the bottom of your heart. You have to release anything. You need to step into a new year when you are full good. You don't have anything that is stuck inside your heart. You have to release and forgive. It doesn't matter what people did to you. When I say to forgive somebody, is not as you have to welcome him or her into your life again, or you have to trust him or her again. You can forgive and you can release, but you might not welcome them. You might not welcome them near you. So you have to forgive and forget and move on as a new person. This is the most thing you have to do. So if there's anyone did bad thing to you, make sure you forgive and release, so that any blessing that God is planning to give you that are blocked because you did forgive somebody, so just allow those blessings to shower into your life when you step into 2021. Because sometimes God needs to bless us, but He found we have many obstacles inside our hearts. We still have many things that really distract us, so we really limit our breathing. You have to forgive and release. Another thing you have to do is Thanksgiving and review about your life. Revision about your life. You guys know December is a good month to review about your life, what you did in your whole year. What is your plan? What you planned in your 2020? What you have accomplished? What you didn't accomplish? Why you didn't accomplish? And what you are planning to do? And it's a year, it's a month, or it's the month of Thanksgiving. You need to thank God. Like, you have been in this terrible condition, you have been in a good condition. No matter how, you have to give thanks to God. As long as you are breathing, your mother, your father is there, your family is there, and you are health, and you don't have any kind of disease, also you have to give thanks to God. So before stepping into a new year, before stepping into 2021, you have to review, to write down your breathing, to write down your plans, what you have accomplished, and give thanks to God. And you have to thank God for the power of life, for the breathing of life, for anything about life. You have to thank God. You can give thanks at the church, you can give thanks at the orphan, you can give thanks to randomly people, you can give out anyone. So it's just you or how you need to give out, at least to appreciate what God did for you. You have to review about your life, and you have to set up about your life. So December is a specific month for anything, for review about life, Thanksgiving, and also to set up for your a new year. Another thing you have to do is to set goals. So after reviewing about your life and forgive, you have to set up goals. So after review how many goals you did accomplish in 2020, or if you're planning, you have your goals for more than 5 years, you need to accomplish something. Maybe you are building this a house, maybe you are doing something which is little big, need more time. So you need to review and to think, how long will it take, and what I'm supposed to need to shorten the time. So this is time where you have to set up, to organize, set your goals, set what you're supposed to do in 2021, what you're supposed to accomplish, make them into, distribute them into quarter, a half, and a year. So you just need to evaluate when it reaches April, we need to evaluate when it reaches June, and you need to evaluate when it reaches September. Also, you need to evaluate when it's December, just like this time. So you have to set up your goals. If you have a vision board, I do recommend you guys to create a vision board, or you can just write on your notebook. You can just organize well what you're supposed to do, make limitation of time, anything that you're doing, make limit of time, and evaluate and set up a new plan, what action you should implement to make sure your goals gonna do well in 2021. And you should evaluate, look back, what make you to not accomplish what you didn't accomplish, and how you're gonna overcome the weaknesses that you had in 2020. So as long as you are going to step into 21, you won't have those things. So actually it's gonna be the best year for you. And you have to remember to give positive affirmation into your life. Just say something good about your goals, breathe your goals, and play with. Remember, our brain don't know to differentiate the real action, the reality, and our thoughts. So what you think, our brain think like that is right, and that is gonna happen. So you have to think it positively. Another thing you have to do is to organize your money account. So if 2020 you have been someone who spent so much buying brand beds, spending more time in shopping, you have to organize your account. At least have some account to save a little you have. It can be $1, $2, but don't underestimate any kind of money. Just save it. So organize your accounts and limit expenses that you think they are not very necessary into your life, and they didn't even help you when you are into 2020. So cut them out and look for best things. It's not bad for you to buy yourself gifty for a while, but if you're a person who you were giving yourself so much energy, you're giving this, you buy yourself so much gifty, and you have to cut some down so that to save some money. And another thing also to do is to invest it. You have to plan for investment. So after cut off all your luxury things, what you were doing in 2020, you have to plan for investment. Let's say in 2021 I have to buy land, in 2021 I have to buy a house, in 2021 I have maybe to open something, maybe a shop, maybe a mall, anything. Just planning for an investment that you know it's gonna give you some cash. Or 2021 investment can be your own investment. Maybe can it be to go to school, to pay for online course, to start to add more knowledge. It's something like that. So you have to plan for any investment and make sure you're gonna do it. Dedicate your time on it. Remove all distractions that make you to use money in random way. Just you're gonna use it, you're gonna buy whatever you want because you have money, but you have to think and know about your time, know about your age. You have to think how you should invest in yourself and planning for the investment. So after that, you have analyzed everything, you have cut off all your expense, and you have prepared your account for it. Then you're gonna have a little idea how you supposed to invest it into your life. Another thing you're supposed to do is reflect about your life lesson. Know what you have learned in your past years. Know what you intend to move with it from, maybe let's say from 2017 at 2020. Every year you didn't live that habit. So you have to evaluate and to know it very, very careful. This is gonna help you a lot. Some people tend to be in toxic relationship. Why you should stay in toxic relationship? And every year you continue to move with somebody who don't really support you, somebody who is just there to drag out your energy. You just there to make yourself more effort. Why you should continue being with that person? So it's the time where you have to cut down any kind of people who they drag out your energy. When you say to cut people from your life, it can be your family members, it can be your friends, it can be your fiancé. When you need to have this strong heart to cut anyone out from your life, because you need to set up your life. This is not bad, this is not for being very selfish person, but for your mental growth and for your self growth and for your self investment, you have to do that, because no one will tell you about this if you want to do it by yourself. So you need to cut people out from your life. Reflect about the lesson, learn. You have been in bad conditions, so you have to reflect and be the best version of yourself. Another thing you have to do is to create a hobby that's gonna give you good health. Start taking care of your health. Create a hobby that's gonna make you money, and create a hobby that's gonna give you more knowledge. So if you're a person who you didn't care about cooking yourself with food, you always eat outside, you always go to buy food, seriously, you have to start cook yourself. You have to prepare that healthy meal because of your own health. Start to eat very, very, very healthy, and start to establish even some vitamins. Start to do something which is really good for your health. You can start some exercise. Does not need for you to have a gym to do that. You can do it even without a gym. Here I don't have gym, not like my previous apartment was having gym. Here I don't have gym, but I still do some exercise morning. Why don't you do it? So you have to do it, and sometimes you can go out for walking, just walking, not always you call maybe taxi, DD, something like that. If there's no need a club, you have to walk sometimes. It's a part of exercise. So you need to put your health into priority. You need to create a hobby, maybe reading some books, get some knowledge about the book, and know exactly what you're supposed to do. So just having this time to pass through some books is not bad. You can buy it online, you can ask somebody can send you PDF, very good book, maybe about financial area, about money, about life, anything, just to add more knowledge and create a hobby that's gonna create you money. So you have to do all this. Maybe if you're passionate to start a YouTube channel just like me, if you do it by passion, you like it, just go ahead. As the time being, you'll start making some cash, yeah, and as the time goes, you start to make it more money. If you wanna start to maybe a salon whereby you can provide yourself like makeup, pedicure, manicure, it's one of your hobby, just do it because you like to do it. But it's a hobby, you do it because you like it, but also it's gonna add more money. And there's nothing even to open. You can start yourself that online, and you can go at a place, provide your service. You can do anything that you wish to do, as long as make sure all these things lie in 3 things: for your health, for your skills, and to create money. So those are my things. Those are my take about how you're supposed to do before moving from your old year, before moving into your new year. So those are the most things which I'm always doing, and it has been more fruitful to me. And the last thing I would just want to remind you is, what you have planned into 2021, don't ever break it down, and don't ever say I want to do it, I'm gonna do it in 2022, because maybe 2021 still there's corona, still there's this. Don't ever do that. I remember I left China in January 15th. I went to Malaysia, and from there corona started. The life was very difficult. And after that, I moved from Malaysia to here to Bali, Indonesia. But I remember all this time I didn't break down about my year, because I remember 2020, it's the year that I blessed it, and I knew good things gonna happen. So if something bad happened this year, but I want to break, or I want to lose hope about what I have planned, but I will continue to do, and at the end of the year I will look how much I've accomplished. I want to accomplish 100% because of what happened, but at least I will do 50%, 60%, maybe even 70%. So it's better to continue and believe that what you have planned, you're gonna accomplish it, rather than just to cut it down because of what you are saying. You need to have this strong brief. So guys, I hope you understand about this video. It's gonna be more productive to you. If you like this video, make sure you comment down. Bye, see you to next videos. Subscribe.